Have you ever wondered how to install a virtual machine Linux on VMware? It might seem like a daunting task, but with a little guidance and a step-by-step process, it's not as complex as it seems. Let's dive into the process and make this seemingly complex task achievable. First, ensure the presence of the necessary tools for the task. These include VMware Workstation, which is a hypervisor that provides an environment to create and manage virtual machines, and a Linux distribution. The Linux distribution can be any version that suits your requirements, such as Ubuntu, Fedora, or Debian. Start the process by opening the VMware Workstation. Once opened, navigate to the File menu and select the New Virtual Machine option. This will open the New Virtual Machine wizard, which will guide you through the process of creating a new virtual machine. In the wizard, select the typical configuration type. After this, you'll be prompted to select the installation method for the operating system. Here, choose the Installer Disk Image File (ISO) option and browse to the location where the Linux distribution ISO file is saved. Following this, specify the guest operating system. In this case, it is Linux. You'll also need to choose the version of the Linux distribution being installed. If you cannot locate the exact version, opt for the closest match. Next, name the virtual machine and specify a location for it on your computer. This is where all the files related to the virtual machine will be stored. The subsequent step is to specify the disk capacity for the virtual machine. This can be as per your requirements and the space available on your computer. Also, select the option Store Virtual Disk as a single file for better performance. Finally, you'll be presented with a summary of all the chosen options. Review these carefully, and if everything is as per your requirements, click on the Finish button. Your virtual machine is now created. However, the journey doesn't end here. The next step is to install the Linux operating system on the virtual machine. For this, power on the virtual machine. It will automatically boot from the ISO file selected earlier, and the Linux installation process will start. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the installation process. Once the installation process is completed, you will have a fully functional Linux operating system running on your VMware Workstation. You can now explore and use it as per your requirements. To summarize, the process of installing a virtual machine Linux on VMware involves 1. Preparation of the necessary tools. 2. Creation of a new virtual machine. 3. Specification of the guest operating system and disk capacity. 4. Reviewing the chosen options. 5. Powering on the virtual machine. And 6. Following the on-screen instructions to install the Linux operating system. This might seem like a long list, but each step is straightforward and simple to follow. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and in this case, that single step is the decision to install a virtual machine Linux on VMware.